Close it down and line them up. The order for this is going to be Jerry Steele starting on the number 1 spot, Ben Estep starting on the 2, Cody Hammer on the 3, and Paul Ruin starting on the 4.
Good luck, buddy.
Jerry Steele, you will start this at your discretion coming out of 4. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, roll them out. All right, race number 1 underway. We got Jerry leading us around. Race number 2, box top spring heat 2-2. Have them ready. You guys are next. You guys are on deck. Race number 2. We got Ben and Paul battling for that number 2 spot. We got Jerry with a bit of a breakaway. Then it's a 3-car battle for that number 2 spot between Paul, Ben, and Cody. Have that in this one so far going to Paul with an 8-1, Jerry with an 8-2, Ben with an 8-3, Cody with an 8-2. Everybody's not left separated by 2 tenths of a second. Oh, we got one getting wrong. You're going to miss that lap out. All right, there's going to be 15 to go. That's that guy from the leader, Ben. Jerry all the way down to the 3. Missed what happened there, but now it's Ben, Paul, Jerry, and Cody. But everybody's not missing any laps. Closing down on the track is between Ben and Paul. Oh, Paul's going to move to the point. Ben dropped back a few seconds. Must have had a small spin there. Missed what happened. It's going to be 10 to go this time by for your leader, Paul.
You got to stop steering soon, buddy. You're turning away from Paul.
We got Jerry 2 seconds behind Ben.
Let off the wheel faster.
Closing down the track is between Ben and Jerry for the 2 spot. Right now, Ben is in the 2. Jerry's trying to run him down. Across the line they go. Caution on the backstretch, though. I think that was Ben.
You're lifting too much, buddy.
That's going to move Jerry back up to the 2.
Breathe the throttle a little bit.
Paul with a lap lead over the whole field. It's going to be 5 to go for Paul. Your leader down the backstretch through 3 and 4. Across the stripe he goes, and then number 41 with 4 to go. Then we got Jerry 7 seconds back, Ben 7 seconds back from Jerry, Cody 20 seconds back from Ben. Two to go for your leader, Paul Ruin. Race number 2, have them ready. Qualifying round number 1, box stop sprint, heat 101. Paul Ruin, one more time through 3 and 4. He's going to come around and take the win. Hold on, that's right. Here's the one.
The red guy. All right, give him hell, Dave.
That's a race. Paul Ruin going to take that, followed by Jerry, Ben, and Cody. So the car for this one's going to be David Greer starting on that number 1 spot. Gil Gusfish on the 2, Forrest Everton on the 3, Eric Brawl on the 4, and Dean Sargent starting on the 5. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, roll them out. All right, we got Greer leading us around. Got a pretty big gap right away. Then we've got Forrest and Eric Brawl trying to keep in touch with our leader. That leader down the backstretch in that silver and yellow, 3, 2, and 4. David Greer, hot lap for David, 8-3 last time by. Ran a 8-6 last time by. Then it's a two-way battle for that 2 spot between Eric and Forrest. Eric Brawl in that black and green, Forrest in the all silver. Across the line they go. They're battling for that number 2 spot. David got Dean 6 seconds back from Forrest and Gil 4 seconds back from Dean. David Greer with a 1.2 second lead over Brawl, and Brawl with a 1.1 second lead over Forrest. That battle shaping up for the lead. Your leader across the line now in the silver. Number 2 across the line. 3 across the line in the silver. Top. Brawl running down Greer here. That gap is getting smaller and smaller between the leaders. Gil giving these guys all kinds of room. Gil, one of the new racers out here this year. Letting these guys race it out. So thank you very much for the track deficit there, Gil. It's going to be 11 to go. Eric Brawl all over the back of David Greer with 10 to go this time by. Closest battle on the track is for the win. We got Forrest in the 3 with a 5-second lead over Gil. Gil with a 16-second lead over Dean. Oh.
Somebody lost the wheel.
Eric Brawl going to go to the point around Greer with 8 to go. Oh no, David's got a tire. Oh man, that's why we're putting it in. He's running around with 3 tires. You don't really need a left front that much, I guess, huh? He's got a 4-second lead over Forrest, so Forrest is closing up with 5 to go. That's going to be the closest battle. Forrest that's in position in front of you, the other silver one, not the red one.
Come on, Dave!
The leader's right behind you guys with 3 to go. Closest battle is Forrest and David. David holding on with 3. Oh! Forrest. Really? Got to do a little better. 2 laps to go. David's going to hold on to this guy with 3 tires. Final lap for your leader, Eric Brawl. David's going to let him go and finish right behind him in that 2 spot. Forrest is going to finish in the 3, Gil in the 4, and Dean in the 5. That is a race.
Over here to Yoker. Check this car. I know. I'm right here wanting to ask about it, but I can't.
Let's close it down and line them up for it. This is going to be James Norte on that number 1 spot. Tim Hammer on the 2, Jerome Brooks on the 3, Derek Coulter on the 4, and Ben Blonstein on the 5. James, this race will start off with you at your discretion. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. All right, we got Norte leading us around with a pretty good breakaway here. Norte down the back in that purple and pink. He's got a 2-second lead over Derek Coulter. Coulter in that blue and orange. 3 and 4, he's got Rooks right behind him in that purple. Closest guy on the track is Rooks and Coulter for the 2 spot. Then you've got Ben and Tim battling it out. Oh, Derek's going to get it wrong. That's going to move Jerome up to the team. Oh, Norte getting a little aggressive on the trigger. Gonna slow down a few spots. That's going to move Rooks to the front. So it's going to be Jerome, Coulter, Ben, Norte, Hammer, your running order. Closest battle is Derek and Ben, then James and Tim. Oh, there's a three-way battle now. That's going to allow Ben to break away. So Ben and Jerome with a bit of a breakaway. Then you got Derek, James, and Tim. You guys are all battling for the three spot. Derek, James, and Tim. Derek, blue and orange. James, pink and purple. That's for position right in front of you. And then Tim, you're trying to catch those two, the pink and purple and the blue and orange. Right now we got Rooks leading us around, content just to keep his 3-second lead over Ben. Ben is back all white car. He's on Tim. He's our number 2 car. He's trying to run down Jerome. Jerome's giving these guys time to battle. He says it's time to go. It's going to be 8 to go next time by for your leader, that all purple. Getting through clean. That's going to allow James and Derek to battle it out for that spot. Now Tim is catching up. It's a three-way battle for the number 3 spot between Derek, James, and Tim, separated by 1 second. It's going to be 6 laps to go. James getting it a little wrong. That's going to allow Tim to catch up. It's a drag race down the back stretch. Tim going to move up to the 2. Can he hold on to it? No. James with the crossover down the back stretch. James takes the spot back with 3 to go. So Tim right back up. Now it is Derek across the line. James across the line. Tim across the line. Oh no, we got one off the track with 1 to go for your leader. This is the final lap. Yeah. All drivers are that's a race. Rook's going to take that. Coulter, the 2. Norte going to move up to the 3. Hammer 4. And Ben in the 5. Dave Willie, you're going to be starting on that number 1 spot. Jason Cope on the 2. Tony Sostowitz on the 3. Robert Marco on the 4. And Scott Snyder on the 5. Dave, this race will start at your discretion between the exit of 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. Caution in 3, caution in 3. It is clear. We got a 2-car breakaway between Dave and Jason. It's Dave, Jason, Scott, Tony, Robert. See if these guys at the back can get this sorted out and make their way back to the front. They got 20 laps to do it. Caution in 1, caution in 1, caution in 1. Stay high, high in 1, high in 1, high in 1. It is clear. Oh, Robert not liking the handle of his car. He's coming off early. Looks like the closest battle is Scott and Tony for the 2. Oh, and Scott with a wheelie down the backstretch is pouring the beans to her. Your leader, that all white through 3 and 4, Dave Lilly, got that early setup figured out for that 1/10 late model. Always good here in the first round. It's going to be 15 to go. Tony's 1.5 seconds behind Dave. So that battle for the lead is heating up. Scott Snyder in the 3, 1 lap down. He's going to let these guys battle it out. Going to give Tony the room. 13 to go for Dave. Dave just needs to hold on to that bottom for 13 more laps. 12 to go. Closest battle, Dave and Tony. They got an 8-second lead over Scott. Scott has an 8-second lead over Jason. Robert off early right now. Dave in that number 1 spot, all white across the stripe. They go. Oh, he goes high. They're going to drag race down the back stretch. Tony going to get the spot. Dave's going to straighten it back up, caution at the line. Oh, that might move Scott back to the lead lap if he can catch Dave. Now he is only Dave and Scott, you guys are battling for position. Oh no, Scott's going to get it wrong, so that's going to give Dave some breather room. It's going to be 5 to go this time by. 5 to go is Tony, Dave, Scott, Jason. Your running order, race number 5, short course modified. You guys are next. Race 5, short course modified. Have them ready. It's going to be 3 to go for your leader, Tony. Dave in the 2, 10 seconds back. Scott in the 3, 4 seconds back from Dave. Jason in the 4, only 3 seconds back from Scott. Jason, if you can run down Scott, that's the position. 1 lap to go for your leader, Tony Sostowitz. Coming through 3 and 4, 1/10 late model, qualifying round number 1, going to take the win.
Jason drove done. All drivers are finished. Scott Snyder done. The race is completed.
That's a race. The order is going to be Tony, Dave, Scott, Jason, and Robert. Set your cars in the pits. Come straight back out to turn, Marshall. Race number 5. You guys are up.
Race number 5. SC modified. Heat 1 of 1.
Jerome Rooks, J.R. Stevens, Ted Hammer, Ben, Derek, and Tim.
My car didn't like that round at all. That doesn't sound very good. That sounds like my late model was. It's real loose up there.
J.R. Stevens.
All right, what a hustle out of our marshals. We had all 4 marshals out here ready to go before we just had 1 driver checked in. We like to see the 11 heats today. It's probably going to put us a little late.
Can't be late. Got things to do. Steaks to cook.
What cooked those do yesterday?
Oh, steaks and ribs?
Chicken, ribs, burgers. Buy those eat-out burgers from Eatwood.
Jerome Rooks.
All right, we got Jerome checked in. We got J.R. Stevens checked in.
Tim Hammer.
We got Tim Hammer checked in. I see Ted, Ben, and Derek all heading up. Caution coming out of 2. Make sure you stay low coming out of 2. Guys, again, remember, please drive them down to the infield or set them off in the corner.
Eric Holder. Ted Hammer. Ben Longshot.
All right, we got everybody checked in. If you need some warm-up, take it now. Looks like everybody's ready. Let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Jerome Rooks getting a gift here first round, starting on that number 1 spot. J.R. Stevens on the 2, Ted Hammer on the 3, Ben Lonstein on the 4, Derek Coulter on the 5, and Tim Hammer on the 6. Okay, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Jerome.
Guys, you want to get lined up here? What's going on?
It should be Jerome, J.R., Ted, Ben, Derek, and Tim.
It won't do.
Oh, he's got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, IT 101, right? Go ahead.
Oh, didn't come back on the second time?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
He's out, Casey. He's out.
All right, he is not going to make it. So looks like everybody's lined up. Jerome, this race will start at your discretion between 4 and the start finish line. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, roll them out. Oh, Jerome and JR getting a huge lead over the rest of the field. 1 and 2 already got 2 people lapped.
Rest of it stop.
Caution in 3 and 4, it is clear. All right, closest battle is JR and Derek. JR across the line in that Traxxas car. Derek in the yellow and blue right behind him. That's the closest battle on the track. They are 5 seconds behind Jerome. And then Tim, you're 5 seconds behind Derek. And Ted, you're 3 seconds behind Tim. JR was a bit of a breakaway from Derek. Looking like Ted is trying to get his lap back the hard way. It's going to be 11 to go next time by. Race number 6. Spec Traxxas Modified. Heat 1 and 2, you guys are next. Traxxas, Heat 1 and 2, you guys are next. Have them ready. JR and Derek, you guys are battling. Tim and Ted, you guys are battling. Tim Hammer, white and orange. Ted Hammer, green and black. That was good position. Ted is going to move up to the 3. Now he is 6 seconds behind Derek. Derek is that yellow and blue car behind Ted. So Ted needs to make up about 3/4 of a lap. I think he can do it. He can move up another spot. Your leader, Jerome Rooks, across the line in that all white, has the hot lap in this one with the 7 flat. No, Ted trying to get that spot is just ran the hot lap with the 6.9.
Get it, Ted.
He's cutting that down already, down to 5 seconds. With 3 to go, he may need a little help here. 2 to go for your leader. Closest battle, JR and Derek. Oh no, that was for position. Final lap for your leader. Jerome Rooks going to come around, going to take the win.
Eric Holder done. All drivers are finished.
That's a race. Everybody's done. Jerome Rooks going to take that, followed by Derek, JR, Ted, and Tim. Come up. The order for this one's going to be Dale Stevens starting on that number 1 spot. On the 2, Jerry Steele. On the 3, Paul Rulin. On the 4, Gene Greer. On the 5, John Eastep. And on the 6, John Stevens. All right, Dale, this race will start at your discretion between turn 4 and the start finish line. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, roll them out. All right, we got Dale leading us around, followed by Paul and Jerry, Gene, and John. Your running order. Whoa! Marshall almost took one to the knee. Caution in 1, caution in 1. It is clear. Very nice job out of John there, giving those guys the space and re-entering nice and clean. That was a very good job. All right, it's Paul, Dale, and Jerry, three-way battle for the lead. Jerry gonna move up to the 2. Caution in 1. Jerry's car looking like it's missing a rear fender.
Cut off.
But just so you know, you cannot cut these fenders off. It does have to be stock. You cannot modify the body at all.
Here's the wall.
We are definitely trying to keep these classes as stock as possible. It's going to be 14 to go. It's Paul, Jerry, Dale, John. You're running order. Caution in 1. It is clear. I have a feeling, you know, everybody kind of struggles to get these cars to turn a bit, so I just definitely don't want to see any body modification trying to get the car to turn extra. It's going to be 9 laps to go next time by for your leader, Paul, followed by Jerry, Dale, John, Gene, and John E. Closest battle is Paul and Jerry. Across the line, Paul goes with a 1.3 second lead over Jerry with 8 to go. Caution in turn number 3 and 4. It is clear. We got Dale, 3 seconds. Caution at the start finish line. Go low at the start finish line. Low at the start finish line. Stay low at the start finish line. Is still there. Stay low, stay low. And clear.
The leader coming up on, there you go.
5 laps to go for your leader, Paul. Jerry trying to run him back down. That gap 0.8 seconds. Three to go. Caution in 3 and 4. It's clear.
Leader coming up on you,
so.
Dad.
It's going to be 1 to go. Everybody's pretty spread out. If you're right next to somebody, you're not racing them for position. 1 to go for your leader, Paul Ruland, with a 3-second lead over Jerry. One more time around for Paul.
Paul Roland done. John Eskeff done. Dale Stevens done. Jerry Steele done.
I guess the one thing, you guys make a race.
That's a race. Everybody's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Paul Ruland going to take that, followed by Jerry, Dale, John, Gene, and John E. Looks like everybody's ready. We got all of our marshals. All right, let's close it down and we had a wheel come off. While we're waiting on that, let's start lining them up. Trisha Sostowitz, who's going to be starting on the 1 spot. Dennis G starting on the 2. Eric Goff on the 3. Ben Step on the 4. Ryan Cope on the 5. So Ryan must be getting the wheel.
Yeah.
Then it's going to be Richard Biggins on the 6.
You got to drive all the way around.
And Forrest Eversman on the 7. All right, Trisha, this race will start at your discretion between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready, roll them out. We'll work together there. Caution in 3 and 4. We'll split these guys up into 3 heats next round instead of running 6 and 7. We'll split it up, so it may need some help marshaling the 1 heat. Caution in 1 and 2. It is clear. Your leader, Trisha Sostowitz. Oh, Eric and Trisha, you guys are battling for position. Try to keep it clean. That is for the number 1 spot between the two of you, and you have a 4-second lead. All right, it's going to be 17 to go. Eric Goff leading us around in this one. Believe he has the orange wheels. Yes, Eric down the back stretch he goes with the orange discs. Caution in front of you, Eric. Oh, it's the leader getting caught up, but gets her going in the right direction. Ryan Cope, one of our new racers out here in that number 5 car across the line. Ryan goes, he's out there in the number 7 spot. Down the backstretch for Ryan through 3 and 4, across the stripe. That was Ryan's fastest lap of the race with an 8.9.
Good job, Ryan.
Closest battle on the track, Dennis, Ben, and Forrest. You guys are all battling for the 2 spot. Dennis with the orange arrow on top is in the 2. Ben and Forrest, you guys are battling for position. All 3 of you. Dennis G in the 2. Dennis G's hot lap with the 8.2 last time by. Your leader across the stripe with a 4-second lead. Oh no! Caution in 1. Caution in 1. It is all clear. Closest battle is Ben and Forrest, it looks like, for the 3. Your leader coming through down the backstretch with the orange rims. Looks like he is right behind Ben and Forrest. It's going to be 3 to go. Closest battle is Ben and Forrest, separated by 1.5 seconds. Then we got Richard 4 seconds back from Forrest. Trisha 7 seconds back from Richard. Ryan 20 seconds back from Trisha. Your leader with a 4-second lead over second place on his final lap. Eric Goff, one more time through 3 and 4. He's going to come around and take the win. Across the line and you're done.
Forrest is here, done. Richard's done. Dennis G's done. Richard G's done. Ryan Cope's done.
That's a race. Everybody's done. Eric Goff going to take that, followed by Dennis G. Ben Estep, Forrest Eversman, Richard Biggins, Trisha Sosowitz, and Ryan Cope. Guys, hold the track, hold the track, hold the track. We're not going to run hot laps on half the track. Hold the track. right, track is open. Track's open. Thank you, Steve Brummett, pulling the track for these guys.
James Norton.
All right, we got everybody checked in but Tim Hammer, and then we need 2 more marshals out here from that last race. 2 more marshals. Oh, Scott said he wicked his up. He's going to pour the beans to it this first round. All he had to do was take it out of blinky mode and add some boost, and he is up there now. Looks like Tim is having an issue trying to get it resolved real quick. Let's see if that's something they can get fixed. We're on race 8 of 11, race number 9, the short course late model. You guys are next, short course late model. I believe Tyler and Jerome will be back to back in this one. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, I like my car, Casey, I do.
That's a good example, so thank you very much, buddy.
I thought we were done, but I know I did some tires and done.
All right, looks like Tim has got it figured out.
Dave Rocket.
Yeah, right. I don't want to break it.
It's about time.
All right, we're going to give Tim a couple warm-up laps here, so if you need to warm your tires back up, now is the time to take your warm-up. Now is the time. Caution in one, and clear. All right, let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Tim Hammer starting on that number 1 spot. Scott Snyder is going to be starting on the 2. Jerome Rooks on the 3. Tyler Stuck on the 4. Eric Crawl on the 5. And James Norte on the 6. Tim, this race will start at your discretion between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready, roll them out. Oh, Scott gonna move up to the point early. Car looking good. He said he's got her wicked up. Looking pretty stable out there. Let's see if he can just run them clean lines, not let the pressure get to him. He's got like the fastest street stock guy in the world right behind him. It's across the line they go. Scott and Jerome, 1 and 2, and then it's a 4-way battle for the 3 spot. Right now Tyler's trying to run down 1 and 2. Bit of a breakaway from Tim, James, and Eric battling for the 4. Jerome going to get by. Scott going to have a look underneath. Can he make it stick? Oh, Jerome's going to get loose. He might. Oh, and Scott went way up in 1 and 2. That's going to give Jerome the spot. Oh, but he runs him back down through 3 and 4. It's going to be 16 to go this time by. Closest battle, Eric and Tim through 3 and 4. And Jerome. Oh, Scott missed a lap. All right, got that fixed. Scott in the 2. It's Jerome, Scott, Tyler, Tim, Eric, Norte. Brooks has got to have a second lead over Snyder. Snyder has a 1 second lead over Tyler. Tyler has a 3 second lead over Tim. Tim has a half a second lead over Eric. Eric has a 1.7 second lead over Norte with 11 to go this time by. Tim and Eric. Eric, that is for position right in front of you. That yellow car is for position. Scott and Tyler. Tyler, that is for position right in front of you. Scott, you missed another lap. That's 2. I got you. No worries. It is Jerome, Scott, Tyler, Tim, Eric, and Norte. Norte, Eric, and Tim. You guys are all close together for position. Tim is in the 4, Eric in the 5, Norte in the 6. You guys are all battling for position. It's going to be 3 to go for your leader, Jerome Brooks. This time by, he has a 2 second lead over Scott. Scott with a 3 second lead over Tyler. Tyler with a 2 second lead over Tim. Tim with a 1 second lead over Crawl. And Crawl with a 4 second lead over Norte. Oh, Tyler was going to get it wrong there. That might allow Tim by. It does. 1 lap to go. Jerome Brooks, street stock qualifier, round number 1, taking the win.
Jerome Brooks done. Tim Hammer done.
Everybody's done. Everybody's done. Jerome Brooks going to take that, followed by Scott Snyder in the 2, Tim Hammer in the 3, Eric Crawl in the 4, Tyler Stuck in the 5, and Norte in the 6. Let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one is going to be Tyler Stuck starting on that number 1 spot. Richard Biggins going to be starting on the 2, J.R. Stevens on the 3, Jerry Steele on the 4, and Jerome Brooks on the 5. All right, Tyler, this race will start at your discretion between 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready, roll them out. Keep it clean, work together, guys. Keep it clean, work together the best you can. I'm sure everybody would appreciate it on the track racing around you. Oh, JR gonna get it wrong, gonna go from the 2 to the 5. Tyler leading us around in that all blue. We got Jerome trying to run him down in the white. Then we have Jerry Steele moving up to that 3 spot. His first run on the new car out here running in the 3. In that all two-tone blue, down the backstretch he goes. He has a 1 second lead over Richard. Richard in that white and orange. JR trying to get by Richard for that number 4 spot. Richard is in the 4, JR is in the 5. That's the closest battle on the track. JR going to move up to the 4. Oh, Jerry's going to get it wrong, get it going. Now you got JR and Richard right behind you for position. No, your leader getting caught up into the back of lap traffic. Let's just put your head down and try to run some smooth laps and salvage at least a second place finish here. You've got JR and Jerry behind you for position, but you're looking good out there, Tyler. Hot lap in this one going to J.R. Stevens with the 7-1-4. Jerome with the 7-1-9. Tyler with the 7-2. Jerry with the 7-4. And Richard with the 7-7. It's going to be 10 laps to go for your leader. 10 to go. All white car through 3 and 4. Your leader, Jerry Steele, going to get it crossed up a little bit. That is for position right in front of you, Jerry. That all yellow car is the guy you're trying to pass currently. Tyler trying to run down Jerome. He's 4 seconds back. Tyler has a 2-second lead over JR currently. It's Jerome 1 across the line, 5 to go. Tyler in the 2 across the line. JR in the 3 across the line. Jerry in the 4 across the line. And Richard in the 5. Jerome with a 4-second lead over Tyler. Tyler 3-second lead over JR. JR 3-second over Jerry. Jerry 4 seconds over Richard. Oh, JR gonna get it wrong. He was in the 3 spot. That's gonna allow Jerry to move up with 1 lap to go for your leader. Oh, and then Jerry's gonna get it wrong and give it right back.
Tyler's got done. JR Stevens done.
That's a race. Everybody's done. Jerome Rook's going to take the win, followed by Tyler Stuck, J.R. Stevens, Jerry Steele on his first race with the new car in that 4th spot, Richard in the 5. I see Steve's car. I see Derek on his way. Race number 11, modified sprint, our final race of qualifying round number 1. You guys are on deck. Track's looking pretty good already. I'm guessing it's going to be the fastest today in round number 2. I do believe Amy is got the food ready. Okay, Amy did bring some food today. So I think she had pulled pork sandwiches, some baked beans, and some chips. So after round number 1 here, if you're hungry, go see Amy. You give her a little bit of money and she'll give you some food. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Got all of our marshals ready. Let's line them up. The order for this one's going to be Marvin Davis starting on the 1. Derek Coulter on the 2, Tony Sostowitz on the 3, and Steve Brummett on the 4. Marvin, this race will start at your discretion between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready, roll them out. All right, we got Marvin leading us around, followed by Tony, Steve, and Derek. Derek and Tony, 4-way battle for the lead. Oh, it's tight up front. Let's try to keep it clean as possible. It's looking really racy. Oh, Derek with a sweet move past Marvin. Tony trying to run these guys back down. Marv right in tow with Tony. It's a 3-way battle for the 2 spot. Tony looking down to the inside, makes it happen. Let's see if he can hold on to it and complete that pass. Yes, he does. It's Steve, Tony, Marvin, Derek. Closest battle is going to be Steve and Tony. Steve in that blue and pink across the line. Tony in the green and purple across the line. Steve with a 1.6-second lead over Tony. Tony with a 4-second lead over Marvin. Marvin with a, looks like Derek having some problems. Hot lap on this one goes to Tony with a 6.61, and Steve with a 6.67, Marvin with a 6.8, Derek with a 6.7. Everybody's separated within 0.2 of a second on their hot lap. Steve with a 1.8-second lead last time by over Tony. 2.6 seconds this time now. It's going to be 7 to go for your leader. Steve Brummett leading this one with 5 to go. It's going to be 4 to go this time by for your leader in that pink and blue down through the back stretch. .3 seconds to gap with 3 to go. Tony's chopped that in half. They have a 13-second lead over third place, so they really have nothing to lose with 2 to go, 1 to go, final lap.
Marvin all drivers are finished.
That's a race. Steve Brummett going to take that, followed by Tony, Marvin, and Derek. Great, let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Ted Hammer starting on that number 1 spot. Chris Keller on the 2. David Brock on the 3. And Jason Cope on the 4. All right, Ted, this race will start at your discretion between turn 4 and the start-finish line. Marshals ready, drivers ready, roll them out. All right, we got Ted lead us around, followed by Chris, Brock, and Cope. Ted in the blue and silver, Chris in the white and orange, Brock in the white and gold. Caution at the start finish line, it is clear. That's going to move Cope up to the 3 with his first run out with the new sprint car. Thrashed this week to get it all together and ready. You got Ted and Chris battling for the lead. They're catching up to you guys. Cope, you're missing laps, almost every other lap.
Okay.
All right, Chris gonna move to the point. Caution and 1, caution and 1, caution and 1. Oh man, that was your leader too. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, it's all right. Pull it. Go wide.
It's going to be 9 to go next time by for your leader, Ted Hammer. Across the stripe he goes, 9 to go. Chris 4 seconds back. Brock right behind Chris, that is for position. Closest battle on the track is Chris and Brock. Chris trying to make that tie back up. 6-8 out of Chris last time by, 7-1 out of Ted. Another 6-8 out of Chris. Got it chopped down to 2.9 seconds with 6 to go. Ted Hammer in that Bush car down the backstretch, blue and gold. It's going to be 4 to go. He has a 1.8 second lead. Chris just chopped a half a second off of it. 3 to go. It's going to be a race to the end here between Ted and Chris. 2 to go. 1 second to gap. This is going to be the final lap. Ted Hammer through 3 and 4. Oh, Chris gonna catch up in the drag race to the line. Ted Hammer gonna take the win. Chris Keller in the 2, Brock in the 3, Cope in the 4. That concludes qualifying round number 1. Jason Cope, you missed almost every lap. It checked in and then you missed quite a bit. So you want to check that out?
Trying to make me step on the line.